Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. It is Tuesday, which means I'm painting live today. Last Tuesday, or actually last Monday, we did it a day early. Lauren Martin and I went live together right here and painted this home door hanger with attachments. So this cute little watermelon piece comes off. It's attached with a magnet. It's got a little metal disc on the back, and it can be changed out with different attachments for the seasons. So last week I painted the house and it has 3D letters, which made it super easy because I just painted them black and glued them on. I painted little polka dots in the background with sponge pouncer, and then I added a little bit of distressing with a chip brush. So if you missed that tutorial, go back and watch that one from last week. But then Lauren painted all of these adorable little attachments with me while we were live. So right now I've been putting the watermelon attachment on there. Look how cute this is. She even added a little bit of glitter. Last week, I had the little heart with the stars. And then I also have one that's a cute little ice cream cone. And so I'm going to keep the little watermelon up there for right now. But I thought today we would paint a few more attachments for this because it's so fun swapping them out. Like you could swap them out maybe once a month or every other month, or you could swap them out every week depending on your mood. And so last week we painted this one that had the July attachment bundle, but today we're going to rewind a little bit and we're going to paint the June attachment bundle. So the June attachment bundle had a beach ball, a little swig cup, and a sunshine with glasses. So these could either be swapped out on this home sign, or you could use these pieces to kind of coordinate and like get a whole theme going with your other pieces of decor. Like you could do these in different sizes and do like an attachment on your welcome porch leaner if you were using the 12-inch. Hey guys, I'll come back to the comments in a minute. You could do an 8-inch piece on your candlestick stand, or you could do these little 6-inch pieces on your door hangers. Or you could even just like attach one to your home sign, and you could use another one in a tiered tray. However you want to mix and match and use these, I think is super fun. We do have plans in the future of coming up with more attachments for, we've got a bunch, we've already got some scheduled for, is it August? Maybe it's August. We've got one like a fall set and a Halloween set. And then I think like in September or October, we're going to do like a Thanksgiving set and a Christmas set. And so when you buy the templates to these, you're getting all 3 designs in one template, which is a steal. And then if you're buying the wood blanks to these, depending on the size you get, this is the 6-inch size that I'm using today. When you buy it, you're getting all 3 pieces for that price. And so if you're planning on using these as attachments to your home sign, like I just showed, you're going to want 6-inch. If you're planning on using them on a 12-inch home sign, maybe you're not making a door hanger, maybe you're making something to sit on a mantle, you're going to want the 4-inch. If you want to use it on your candlestick stands, you're going to need an 8-inch. And if you're going to use it on a home porch leaner, you're going to need the 12-inch. Got it? We don't sell these in the 18 inches for door hangers in a set of 3. But they are meant to be attachments. And one of the reasons why they are like super simplified is because the smaller you get, the harder it can be to paint a ton of details. So we kept the details on these super simple to paint. Okay, let me go to the comments. Hey, Dixie. Hello, Brandy and Wendy. Hey, Wanda. I see Debbie's here. Darla said, I started my porch leaner, cut my board, and starting to sand and stain. Yay! Anne says the attachment bundles are an amazing idea. You're welcome. Amy is loving these attachments. Jacqueline says, bonus, painting day. I'm watching while I clean my house. Well, happy cleaning. Hello, Jane. You're welcome for the notification. If you didn't get a Facebook Messenger notice just now letting you know I was going live, all you have to do is comment the word alert here on Facebook, and it will send you a Facebook message asking if you want to be notified next time Tamara's live. Just follow the instructions there, and it will sign you up for notifications. Hi, Diana. Hello, Elizabeth and Sue. I did put all of the links to the things I'm talking about today, the link to the home sign, the link to the June attachment bundle, and you can also access the July attachment bundle there in the video description. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, it's both there. Linda's watching from work. How do you do glittering? We used Craft Twinkles the last time. It's just a holographic This is the crystal one. And so it looks good on any color because it's kind of holographic. It goes with whatever you're using. So that's probably what I'll use today. Let's talk about the colors I'm going to use today. On these 3 pieces, this is going to be kind of turquoise with leopard print. This is going to be pink, white, and teal. This is going to be yellow and pink. So the colors I'm using today are pretty simple. I've got Bahama blue and white. I have cadmium yellow, dragon fruit, desert turquoise, although I'm not planning on using it just out. I'm going to mix this with Bahama blue to make the Bahama blue a little darker. And gray. I need gray sky for like the top of my little swig cup. And we're going to need black. Now, all the colors, and craft twinkles in crystal. All the colors except for the black, the gray, and the craft twinkles are in my rainbow paint pack that they sell on the Decor website. So if you need these colors, or maybe you're looking to expand your paint color collection, I will drop the link to that in the video description for you. Michael just walked in. Hey, Michael.
What's up?
He has been to the eye doctor today. Let me grab this link real quick.
Getting a refresher lesson on the importance of safety eyewear.
PPE, protective personal. What does that stand for?
Personal protective equipment.
Yeah. He got like a tiny little metal shaving in his eye and had to go get it removed. Lauren says, watching poolside. Lauren is down in Panama today. I hope the weather is nice. They were on a boat, I think, yesterday. Renee says, I'm new here. Just watched your craft hour June craft kit with Christy. Wonderful. I just remembered I was planning on streaming this to the Jingle and Mingle group, and I completely forgot to set that up. Whoops. Maybe I can just share it to the group later. Amy says, ouch. Hi, Michael. All right, let's get started. I'm going to just paint a base coat of white on our beach ball to kind of give it a good base coat. My white always looks crusty. I think because I open and close it so much and it builds up paint boogers. It's annoying. But peel that off any chance you get. That way it keeps it from getting worse, because paint boogers like sticking to more paint boogers. Yeah, picking paint boogers off my paint bottle. And close your cap securely. All right. The brushes that I'm using today are a brush set that you can grab in our shop. They have the words "Trust the Process" on the handle. This is the largest one in the set. It's a flat tip, and it's about 1 inch wide. I'm just going to use that, and we're just going to paint a base coat of white. Now, the reason I'm painting the whole thing white is because the pink that we're going to use is, it'll look more vibrant on top of white. And just for like the ease of it, I'm going to go ahead and just paint the whole thing white instead of painting around this area that is going to be Bahama blue. Bahama blue is one of those colors that covers really well on its own. It really doesn't need a base coat under it. But sometimes it's just easier to paint the whole thing one color and go from there. After you get it coated, dip your brush in a little bit more white and just do these long sweeping brush strokes and even that coat out so that you don't have a bunch of little swipes. Urshala says, do you sell these cutouts? Yes, we do. You can find them at the link up in the video description in our shop.
She also said she would like to see a video on your color box.
Oh, yeah. We sell these in the shop, too. They're $75, and they hold 81 bottles of paint. So you just slide the little bottles in and out of this little grid. There's more close-up pictures of this on the website. Go over to shopdoorhangers.com, use the search bar, and type in storage cube. It'll come right up.
And they look even better stained.
You can get when you order them unfinished, but Michael loves staining, so of course he stained his. Okay, let's go ahead and just hit this with a hairdryer to speed this up. Hey, Laura, how are you? Did everybody have a great 4th of July? Did you have big plans this past weekend? I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I went to Hobby Lobby last Friday after Friday Fab 5, and I got my hands on 2 sets of those stackable pumpkins. As soon as I got home, I made a video. Actually, I made a video in the store and posted it on my stories. And then I took that video and put it on TikTok, Instagram, Reels, all the things. Don't you know, that video went viral. And by that night, they were sold out on the website. Like by that night, it had already hit like 100,000 views. So I made a couple more videos following up to that to make sure that like I took advantage of when you go viral, you got to like follow up to it, give people more information about whatever it is they like, and they'll follow you and all that stuff. And so I made a couple more videos. Another one of the videos where I was like unboxing the pumpkins in my attic went viral. It's nuts. And so those pumpkins are flying off the Hobby Lobby shelves because not only has it gone viral on TikTok, but it also went viral on Instagram. Both places, both videos have over 100,000 views. It hasn't really gone I mean, it's gone semi-viral, I guess, here on Facebook Reels, but not as much as Instagram and TikTok. So if you like those stackable pumpkins or want some, you better run and grab them from your store. And what's funny is there were people in the comments who are like, let's not rush summer away. Let's not start talking about fall decorating, and I agree. I don't want to decorate for fall right now, but if I see something that I want in Hobby Lobby and it's for fall or even Christmas, you better grab it now, because by the time fall decorating is happening, it will be gone. And then you'll be kicking yourself for not having gotten it sooner. I know, because it's happened to me before.
My ugly brother made a comment.
Corey, what'd he say?
Is your loser husband helping?
I thought that said laser. I've even got my glasses on. Yes, he is in the background helping. He's not on video, but he is reading comments for me. Amy says they should give you a commission. I know, but it really wouldn't do me a whole lot of good when everybody now is having to go in the stores and buy it. And to get like an affiliate link for Hobby Lobby it's technical. Like you have to, I don't know. It's not like other things are. It's not as easy. Like you have to go through a weird platform that they use to use an affiliate link. It's a lot of trouble. And I've tried doing it before and I just gave up. Hey, Susie. Lauren says it's a matter of knowing they won't get more. Right. They won't. If you're waiting for them to restock that shelf, that's all. Once they put them out and they're gone, they're gone. They don't get any more. Okay. For our swig cup attachment, we're going to use Desert Turquoise, but I think I'm going to mix it like 50-50 with Bahama Blue to lighten it up because I kind of want to color in between. And then we're going to use Bahama Blue as our like leopard print color, I think. Jacqueline says, I love your cup. Yeah, my new cup, a friend gave this to me because she said it looked like paint splatter.
Jackson Pollock.
Perfect. Michael says it reminds him of Jackson Pollock, which is the only, I won't say the only.
Well, but I know
one of the only professional artists he knows of from our art appreciation class that he slept through in college. It's like the only thing he remembers. Hey, Lisa. Okay, this is the 50-50 mixed color. This is going to be the base coat of our little swig cup. When we're done at the end of this video, I will show you the little metal pieces that we put on the back of these to attach them to the sign. The sign is hanging up behind me there. In case you missed it earlier, we're talking about this little sign. That's what we're painting these for. Last week, Lauren and I went live and painted the watermelon, the patriotic heart, and the ice cream cone that goes on this sign. That was the July attachment bundle. Now, today, I'm painting the June attachment bundle.
I like the patriotic heart.
You do? That one's your favorite?
That's what's on our porch later.
Yeah, I did have this one up on the sign, but then I was like, well, now I'll do watermelon since 4th of July is kind of over. And I was telling them, like, you could swap this out once a month, or you could swap it out every week, depending on your mood, if you wanted to just kind of change it up and have something fun all the time. So there's our base coat on that. I'm going to use Gray Sky. Did I end up dropping the link for this paint pack, for the rainbow paint pack for you guys? I can't remember if I ever did or not. I was chit-chatting. There it is in the comments if you need it.
I like Elizabeth Douglas said, the only professional artist he needs to remember is you. None of the rest matter.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
And Anne said, can you please go over, again, the different sizes of your attachments for the porch leaner, candlestick, etc. I'm ready to write it down now. Thank you.
I feel like somebody needs to take notes on this and we need to post it somewhere, like a cheat sheet. Okay, so 4-inch is for door hanger attachments, or not door hanger attachments, tiny door hanger attachments or ornaments. But if you're doing, sorry, that was more confusing than it needed to be. If you're doing it on the home sign as a door hanger, you need 6-inch. If you're doing the home sign as like a shelf sitter in a 12-inch size, then you would need the 4-inch pieces. That's the only situation I can think of where you would want the 4-inch size right now.
And then you would have 10-inch on the home.
No, we don't offer the 10-inch on the website. 12-inch for the home signs.
12-inch.
12-inch for the porch leaner signs, and then 8-inch for the candlesticks, and 6-inch if you're doing the home door hanger that's hanging up behind me.
Yeah, that was way confusing.
I know. I need to just write down a cheat sheet. Wendy says, Tamara, you're in trouble, sister. School employees only get paid once a month, and payday ain't till Monday. So if my Hobby Lobby is out of those pumpkins, I'm driving to your house. I tell you what, here's a shopping hack, Wendy. It may or may not work because this is a big item, right? It's not something small. It's a big box. You go to the Hobby Lobby, you find what you're wanting to buy, and you go squirrel it away somewhere else in the store and you hide it. And you hope the employees don't find it and move it back by payday. I can't tell you how many times I have done that in a store. What are you shaking your head about?
I can't believe it.
As a former Walmart employee, you're like, I cannot believe you would do that.
Yeah, I was the one that was going along zoning and having to move everything to the shelves.
How many people have done that? I have done that more times than I can count when I've been in a store and I can't remember. I mean, usually it wasn't because I'm waiting until payday to like get it. It's usually because, well, I don't know why I usually do. I guess because like I couldn't make up my mind about it and I needed
Maybe
to come
you wanted to get
back.
some mom in there or something.
Oh, I know why I've done it. I've done it when I'm shopping in the mall or something and it's like the last one left and I know I don't want to buy that item and carry it through the store with me. And so or through the whole mall with me. So I'll like hide it and then stop back by that store on the way out of the mall and buy it.
Amanda Tilford asked, what is the candlestick? What are these candlesticks you keep talking about? I haven't been following.
Michael, you'll have to grab it. It's in there on the side table in the kitchen if you want to show it. Cassie says, I've definitely done that several times. Who hasn't? Wendy says, don't you be laughing, Michael. I've done that before too.
Where's that?
It's out in the kitchen on the side table. Just being real, you know.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it.
This is dragon fruit pink. We're going to paint one side of our beach ball this color. I did switch to a 1/2-inch flat tip brush for this. Oh, here's the candlestick that we're talking about. So this is a set that we sell on our website. It's a candlestick and 10, I think, different attachments for $75. They have the little metal piece on the back and the magnet, and it just magnetizes to the candlestick. So 8 inches recommended for this. And let me show you why. Because if you were to use a 6-inch piece, you can kind of see the little wood block behind it. It's not quite big enough to cover. Now, if this was a 6-inch circle piece, it might cover. Like for example, the little sunshine, it probably is big enough to cover, but proportional wise, that sounds horribly grammatically incorrect. I feel like the 8-inch just looks better.
And they are on the website, right?
Yes, they are on the website. You can go over to shopdoorhangers.com and in the search bar, type in candlestick. It'll come right up. Hey, Carrie, how big is the square on the top? Is it 4x4?
No, it's 2x4 by 3 5/8.
Well, there you go. That was really exact.
That's the size that you liked. So.
Did I just get my boob in the paint? I don't think so. Jack says hi. Hi, Jack. It's Miss Pam's grandson.
Cindy said that she went and got her pumpkin stack yesterday.
Good.
Bad influence.
They have them. Yeah, I know. I'm an enabler, a shopping enabler. If you don't want to take me with you, if you're trying to decide whether or not to buy something, because I'm going to hype you up. I'm going to be like, girl, that looks great on you. Now, I will be honest, I guess, if it was something that doesn't look great on you. But if you're worried about spending the money, I'm probably going to be like, you only live once. Oh, I forgot to turn the overhead camera back on.
Michelle said, when are the next big box of blankets going out?
Oh, they already went out. They went out at the end of June. So if you were supposed to get one and didn't, you definitely need to email customer service. It could be that your mailing address was wrong. It could be that your payment failed. It could be that it's just somewhere stuck in the mail because with the holiday being last week, it definitely delayed everything. So, but I'm not doing the reveal for it till Thursday. But if you haven't gotten it yet, email info@southernadornamentsdecor.com.
And then Cassie Owens said, love the bee truck behind you. Did I miss that tutorial?
Oh, so the bee truck behind me is one that I filmed. I didn't do it live. I recorded it and we put it on YouTube. So it's on my YouTube channel if you want to go watch it. I'll put the YouTube link down below. But yeah, the tutorial for that one is over on YouTube. And that one wasn't a lasered door hanger. I showed using a template. So if you're struggling with using templates or need to know how to use them, go watch that tutorial. Let me look at what color this other side is supposed to be. Okay, it's supposed to be like, let's make it the same color as the swig cup.
All right, I gotta see. Wendy Block said the dry brush challenge. Does it need to be on wood?
No, you can do it
I've
on.
done it on a flower pot.
Yeah, that'll work. We just practiced it on a mixed media pad. She's talking about something that happened in the Painters Clubhouse. We're challenging everybody to practice their dry brushing this month, and I filmed a like technique spotlight video showing some different techniques for it.
Hmm.
So it doesn't matter what you use it on, as long as you share it with us and use the hashtag spotlight on dry brushing. I think that's the hashtag, and you'll be entered to win some happy mail.
And the be happy. That's yes. That's a. Is it Ursula?
I think so. Yeah.
Ursula had asked if it was for front door decorations.
Yes. Yeah. So I teach door hanger painting. So the things you see hanging up behind me are for like door decor to hang up on your front door or on your office door or just up in your house somewhere. But yeah, door hanger painting is my specialty. So if you follow me here at Southern Adornments Decor, you will see more about door hanger painting for sure.
Yeah, Michelle said she hasn't gotten hers yet, and so
Okay.
yeah, like if it doesn't come in within the next, I'd say this week, then yeah, let us know so we can kind of see what's going on with that and get it to you.
I'm painting the top of my beach ball this light gray sky color, so everything will coordinate.
And Pamela said that she needed to buy the magnets and discs. You've got the link for the discs on there, right?
I have it on my Amazon favorites. Yes.
And the company that the metal discs is bought through, which is bought through the Amazon thing, Total Elements, you can actually contact them or you can get on their website and you can order the magnets too.
Yep. Michael is our magnet expert around here. He was the one who found them and figured out which ones we needed and all that.
Hopefully.
Oh, let's see. What am I doing here? I don't want it that. We're going to paint the background of our sun with cadmium yellow, but I might mix a little bit of white into it for our background color. So I'm just going to pick up a little white and yellow so that we get good coverage. And then on the second coat, I'll just use the yellow. So I'm kind of just dipping in both at the same time and going at it.
Yeah, that tree stuff.
Lisa said, what'd you find out about getting your Facebook page back? Pretty much nothing. They said it would be resolved in 48 hours. And then I didn't hear from them again until I started pestering them. And then they pretty much were like, ma'am, you need to be patient. We have 8 billion users or something like that. So I'm never getting it back. That's what I finally just decided. So I'm focusing on this new page, growing it. So if you're not a follower of this new page, definitely hit that follow button so you don't miss out on things we do in the future. Our old Facebook page had about 300,000 followers and it got hacked back in the spring. So this is a new page we're trying to build up. And we'll just continue soldiering on here and we'll just, bid farewell to that old page because it is what it is.
I think the way they were doing it too, even if they got back control of it, they were meshing so many other pages.
Yeah. Whoever had taken my old page had stolen other people's pages and then merged them all together. So I feel like it's such a tangled mess now that there's no way Facebook could untangle it and give me back what I had. Okay, Tammy, I'll keep my voice down. She says she's watching from work.
Oh. I still remember, I think it was one of the first paint parties, or not, the first SA Lives in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
One of the husbands come up to me and he's like, I recognize your wife's voice.
I know, that's really weird, isn't it?
It was, and he was like, he went on to say, because I'll be laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep and my wife's watching videos, and so that's what I'm hearing as I'm going to sleep.
That makes me feel like I'm probably one of those people that, I don't know. You know how like you've seen people where they have those videos where they fall asleep to the video that's like, you do not need cigarettes. You are a strong, confident woman. Like there was a movie that was in where somebody was listening to like a cassette tape where they had these like affirmations they listened to. You can paint door hangers. You are a strong, confident woman. You can quit your job and paint door hangers for a living.
Hard to believe. Yeah, school will be starting back in less than a month.
What will be?
School.
Oh, yeah. Charlie's excited about it. I mentioned something about it the other day about how school's starting back in a month. And she's like, yeah, can we go buy school supplies? She was so thrilled. And this was in Bible class. And the other two kids in my Bible class are her age. And they were both like, oh, they were not excited. And they were looking at her like she was absolutely crazy.
Michelle Davis said that she's been looking for the Welcome to Our Coop in Kajabi, but can't find it.
Oh, Michelle, that one's one that I painted here on Facebook and YouTube. So it's on Facebook or on my YouTube channel. And it's not one that we taught in the clubhouse. Okay, that's 2 coats of yellow on our little sunshine. Just to show you, I can still see the laser etched lines through that paint. Do you see the sunglasses and the little smile? So we'll be painting that in a moment. I need to grab a little bit of a darker yellow to kind of add an accent around the edges of this sunshine. I might use this sunset gold for that.
Oh, wow.
What?
Amy said that she's not ready to start planning for school again, so be quiet. One of the things, if y'all didn't know, that Tamara has a deep love and passion for school supplies and like office supplies.
It makes me feel like I'm getting my life together or something. It makes me feel prepared and excited about new ventures.
Ursula goes back to school Monday and the kids next week.
My kids start back August the 6th.
And Karen asked, she joined the template club last month. Are the template designs on website the same or different? One I can order.
Are the templates? Karen, this attachment bundle is in the template club. It was one that you got probably June the 1st, I believe, or maybe July. No, it was June the 1st. Yeah, you should have gotten these in your June bundle.
And Terry said that Bridget Jones' diary had the
affirmations.
The affirmations in.
Okay, this is the dragon fruit pink. We're painting our sunglasses. I think it would be cute if we went back and added glitter to these later. So we're just going to paint them a solid coat of pink, and then we'll add some glitter. Makes me think of my glasses. We match. Do you see the little accents I did around the edge of the sun? That's with the sunset gold color. It's just a little darker. Have you thought any more about Zoom Bible studies? I have, Elizabeth. I was thinking about that. Lauren had asked me about that last weekend if I was still planning to do it, and I am. I guess I just need to pick a date and schedule a Zoom and just invite people and see what happens.
And try not to be nervous.
And try not to be nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous about it. It's just I don't want to mess it up, right?
Yeah.
I want to do a good job.
That's understandable. Where'd you get this from?
I think Decor sent me that to practice something on when they were having me test a product.
Huh.
Are you wanting it? You can have it. You look excited about it. It's just a little wood circle.
Yeah, they didn't really round the edges.
Well, they didn't make it. They probably bought it online somewhere.
Or whoever. Same. Oh, Susie, that is a tough job. She said, I'm not ready to go back to school. I'm a bus driver, so I'm just not ready. Yeah, that is a, you got to have some major patience.
You know what? I was being super careful going around this, and I just realized the inside of these are black. I could have just slapped that paint all in there, and it would not have mattered in the middle.
And Joanne said, what's the color of that pink?
This one is dragon fruit pink. It's in the rainbow paint pack. that I shared with y'all earlier. Lisa says you can never mess it up when you're sharing about God. That's true. If I just pray that the words that come out of my mouth are in accordance with what he would have me to say, and I'm not saying anything that goes against the Bible, I'm like sharing what's in the Bible, then I can't go wrong. I think I'm just always worried that I won't do it right. I don't know. I'm not like experienced in that area of teaching and sharing that kind of stuff. So I teach kids. I could teach y'all like a kids Bible study. That's what I'm definitely comfortable doing. I've just never taught like adults or women very much.
Well, so she's not ready to go back to school. She teaches PD 3 days a week.
Now I'm getting a little messier with the inside of my glasses because I remembered I didn't have to worry about it as much because the inside's going to be black.
Amy Langford said that she's coming in late and says hello.
Hello. Okay, let's get the black and paint the inside. If your heart is genuine, your Bible study will be a success. We need more Bible study. Absolutely. Oh, Tabitha said, I feel like I'm still tired from last school year. That's rough. Summer wasn't enough time to like recoup, I guess. Okay, now going in with the black. We're just painting the insides of these frames to look like sunglasses. It is still raining outside. Oh my goodness. I feel like it rained all night long last night, and then it's just been nothing but rain today.
Jill retired after 31 years from teaching.
Ooh, that's awesome. That's a long time. I bet your kids were super blessed to have you as their teacher.
It's kind of like Mom working at the hospital that long.
Yeah, she worked, 40 years in a hospital?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hurting again. That's all right. Corn needs it.
Have any of you guys cut these out using the templates with like a scroll saw or something? I wondered how that's going, cutting small. Like, are you confident cutting smaller items? I know some people, if they've only ever used like a jigsaw, they struggle with cutting small things. But the people that use scroll saws cut out small stuff all the time because you can be a little bit more like precise with a scroll saw.
First, last. What state we're in?
We are in Kentucky. Western Kentucky. Where are you from? Okay, I'm getting my little round tip brush. I'm just going to add a little smiley.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Elizabeth Douglas said North Carolina students can't start before August 25th unless they get approval.
Wow.
I wonder what time of year they get out. Like, is it still in May or?
I don't know. We get out like around May 17th, 19th. Depends on how many snow days we have. Okay, there's my little sunshine. Let's finish up our little swig cup. I think I'm probably, instead of using just, I think I'm probably just going to, slow down, Tamara. I think I'm going to just take the color that I used on the background and add some white. So if you remember, this color was half desert turquoise, half Bahama blue. And so now I'm adding white to it to make it lighter. The reason I'm doing that instead of going back to using Bahama blue is because I wanted to like make sure that the tone of the color, I think that's the right word, tone or tint, I always get those mixed up. I wanted to make sure that it is the same. And if I go back to just using Bahama blue, it might not come out right.
Ursula said that she's in New Mexico and that they just had a 5-week vacation.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I think that she's talking about it instead of like a summer vacation. I don't know. I think that's the way I read that.
What? I don't know. I don't see the comment.
But yeah, she said New Mexico, we had just 5 weeks.
Oh, vacation. I see it now. Yeah. Now I'm painting some leopard print on the little cup. If you're not confident painting leopard print, we do have a tutorial inside the Painter's Clubhouse detailing a couple of different ways to do leopard print that you can watch. They're in the technique section of the Clubhouse. I almost feel like I like doing leopard print more than I do like polka dots sometimes, just because it's so like fun, and I can easily make them bigger or smaller.
Yeah, that's what Ursula was saying. Her summer vacation is 5 weeks.
Ah, gotcha.
Their year-round school. And Amy Langford is checking Lowe's for a scroll saw.
She's like, I'm going to be cutting all the attachments now. Scroll saws are more expensive than jigsaws, and they're bigger. So you're going to need like a workstation where you can set this thing up, or a table you can set it on. Look how cute that is. Let me add this same color. I'm just going to take this lighter color, and that's going to be the straw color. Okay, let's dry that. We're not year-round school. We have probably like 10 weeks off in the summer, maybe.
I'd say so.
And then we have a week off in October, a week in December, or no, it's more like 2 weeks, or at least 10 days
used to be 2
in
weeks.
December. And then we have a week off at spring break, like first week of April. And then we get out mid to late May, and we go back August the 6th or ish, around there.
Adam said she loved the cut print.
Oh, Missy got to go to the ARC experience. We
and-
did that years, what, back in 2018?
Yeah, we've been wanting to go again. Take Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlie's never been. She's been wanting to go.
She must have stayed home because we were going up to Louisville for Brett.
Well, she was only like 2.5 at that time, so she was so little. Okay, here's what our little cup looks like with the leopard print. So we added white to lighten that background color for our leopard print, so it's nice and subtle. So that one's pretty much done. I might add a couple of little details to it here in a bit. Let's take the same brush we were just using. It's a round tip brush. And we're going to take this lighter blue. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more white to it to make it a little lighter.
Okay.
What?
So what sizes? What size? I'm gonna just ask you one at a time.
Okay.
What size attachments do you need for the home? The home side behind
6.
you. 6 inch. Okay. What size attachments do you need for the candlestick?
8.
Okay. And what size for the home porch leaner?
12.
Okay.
It's much easier when you just ask me like that.
Michelle Davis was asking. So
Okay.
I thought that might help it easier.
Yeah, so that these coordinate, we're putting a leopard print on this part of the ball too. I'll probably do some on the blue also, but this kind of like makes them all kind of look like they go together. So if you want to display these attachments in like different parts of your house, then it feels like they're all part of the same collection, right? Because they kind of have the same theme or color scheme.
If you couldn't tell, Tamara's got a thing for leopard print.
Yeah, Brett, my middle son, gives me crap for it all the time.
But Charlie mimics.
Charlie loves leopard print too. But yeah, Brett will be like, of course you had to do leopard print on it again. I'm like, well, it's cute. Leave me alone.
Do we get a week? We don't really get a week for Thanksgiving.
No, we get like a 4-day weekend, a 5-day weekend. Like we're off like that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Which makes no sense because when the kids are there on Monday and Tuesday, their brains are checked out. They watch movies and they eat like candy and stuff and have parties. All right, I'm taking the dragon fruit, adding a little bit of white to it, and that's going to be our leopard print on the pink. I'm having a hard time getting the ratio of pink to white correct. It's like I keep adding too much white or too much pink.
How do you get the paint out of the tray? That might be well, no, that's not a silly question.
No, not a silly question. So I've got another one here I can kind of show you. So when I'm done with the tray, I'll like let the paint dry out, and I can just push, because it's the bottom of it is silicone. I can push up on the bottom, and then I can reach in and just peel the paint out. See? So it makes it really easy to just clean it out, and it's super satisfying to sit and peel the paint out.
Heather said you used to have a gal that helped you. Can't remember her name. Is she still doing that with you?
No, she's not. She's moved on to other things now, and she's no longer working with us. There was another girl that we had a few years ago that was in college and was working with me, and she would take photos while I painted live and stuff. But I think she's graduated now, so she's no longer with us.
She was the one that got a scholarship to Murray State for pole vaulting.
Yeah, that was Shan. Yep.
So, and what size are the attachments that you're doing now?
6-inch. Sorry, my brain is like fried, I think. Okay, so there is our beach ball. Needs a couple of like little like outlines and things. Here is our swig cup. See how they coordinate, and our little sunshine. So I want to go in and add a little bit of glitter, and I want to add some like outlines and things. But let me make sure these are really nice and dry. See how we added like a little bit of black outline to the heart last week. Now on this one, we didn't do black outlines, but we do have some like little highlights and things like that. And the pink is outlined. I don't think we'll add any black outlines or anything like that to this. We kind of have a little bit of an outline going with this darker yellow, so I don't feel like it needs it. I feel like I probably will add a little bit of a black outline to some elements of this and this, though.
Shauna Woods asked if we had ever been to the Ark Encounter in Kentucky, the third one in August.
Yes. We went back in 2018. My son, if you remember, Brett had to have brain surgery back then. At the time, we didn't know that that's what was going to happen. We thought we were just going for like some tests. And so while we were in that area, we went to the Creation Museum. Or no, we didn't go to the Creation Museum. We just went to the Ark that time.
But and I remember whenever we were walking up, we were in line to go into the Ark, to go up and in, and it started raining.
Yeah, that was wild. We were standing in line outside to get inside, and it started raining. This is a 3mm paint pen, so it's considered like a medium tip. Just using that to kind of add some little details here to our cup.
But yeah, anybody who's going to go to the Ark, I definitely recommend it. It is something that size to life. I don't know. It's
pretty amazing. Add that to the top of our ball.
I need to bring you one of those stain pens up here and just leave it in here.
Yeah. If it makes you scared to do this part, my pro tip is to have a baby wipe handy, because if you do a line and you don't like how it looks, you can wipe it away with a baby wipe if you're really quick about it. Also, if you're worried about doing lines and things like that, it always helps if you're pulling the marker or the paintbrush towards your body. And so I'm just doing that and kind of I'm not moving my wrist or my elbow. I'm just kind of like pulling my arm toward my body.
Michelle Davis said, with using acrylic paint pen, do you seal it with a spray sealer or brush on?
Spray. Definitely a spray. When you're using these paint pens, sometimes it can smudge and bleed with a brush on sealer. Okay, let's use our craft twinkles to add some glitter. Then we'll put our little metal discs on the back, and we'll show what they look like on the little home sign. Okay, I'm going to use a round tip brush for this, because this glitter, sometimes I've tried using like a filbert tip brush or a flat tip brush, but I feel like all it does is get gunked up in the ferrule of the brush. So I feel like a round tip is a little better, because I can control the placement and I can keep the glitter on the tip of the brush a little easier. So I'm just going to put it on the outer rim of these glasses. I'm curious, how many of you guys watching right now have never really painted anything like this? And maybe you're watching me and you're like, man, she makes that look easy. Maybe I could do that. Who is that in the comments? Let me know. Say that's me.
And it's okay if you don't do it as fast as her.
Oh, yeah. I definitely paint fast. So this might take you 3 hours where it takes me 40 minutes,
It would definitely take me 3 hours.
And I could probably do it even faster than I'm doing it, but I do slow down because I'm talking, I'm teaching and whatnot. But I'm curious, how many of you guys watching think, I wish I could do that?
Angela said me.
Okay.
Or Angel.
Angel. And for those of you who have painted with me lately or do paint with me pretty regularly, did you feel like that when you first started out? Because I know a lot of us start at the same place, that wondering, could I do this? And having our own little self-doubt, and we talk ourselves out of doing it because we think mine won't turn out like that, or I'll just get frustrated and I'll quit, or I'll mess it up and I'll feel like I've wasted it.
Got quite a few me's. Elizabeth Douglas said that was her during Lola.
Lola was a year ago. Now Elizabeth's painting all the time with me.
And Ursula said that she's never painted door hangers. She's painted just canvas paintings.
Oh.
That's something I wouldn't mind getting into.
Yeah. Canvas painting and door hanger painting are pretty different. I feel like door hanger painting is a little more like whimsical than canvas painting. Sometimes I feel pressured with canvas to make it look a certain way. Whereas with door hangers, I feel like there's a whole lot more like freedom to just be whimsical and silly with it.
But that's all in your head.
But you're right. Yeah, it all is in my head for sure. There's what it looks like with a little glitter on it.
Becky said, that's me. I watch you all the time, but finding the time to paint is hard.
Yeah, I'm just going to put glitter in the center part of this on the white. Yeah, finding the time can be difficult. I will say, if you're a part of like the Big Box of Blanks subscription or something like that, sometimes that can make it a little easier because you're not having to, first of all, pick out the designs you're going to paint. You can just open the box and it's already decided for you. You're not having to choose the colors you're going to use, which takes a little bit of time and energy. You can just follow the supply list or the recommended colors, and you're not having to figure out how to paint it. You can just follow along with the video. So if time is a thing for you, I would definitely check out the Big Box of Blanks. We just sent out our latest box. I'm going to be opening that one up and revealing what's inside on Thursday here on my Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to get the box that I open on Thursday, we will have a 48-hour flash sale. So I'm going to give you a heads up on that. It'll open on Thursday and it will close again on Saturday. So you'll be able to get the box that I'm opening up on Thursday. There's a little bit of glitter.
Sarah, I don't know. Sarah said that she can paint faster now than she did prior, and she had some pretty good advice. And my advice would be to stop worrying about the small imperfections. Now that's easier said than done, especially like for me. But that is, I mean, if you can do that, then that's the key, I would think, and not being worried about messing up. I think
right.
Like I always love bringing up the candy cane.
The candy cane, yeah, the candy cane fail that I painted. He loves to give me a hard time about that one.
I couldn't give you a hard time about it. I just because you wanted to take the video down. I'm like, no, don't. I mean, you tried something, it didn't work. That's awesome.
I couldn't decide where to put the glitter, so I just put it all over. When in doubt, glitter it all. Okay, I'm gonna dry this, and then I'm ready for my little metal discs. Michael, got them.
Missy said that she hadn't painted in 2 years, but she's ready to go back into it.
Oh, yes, definitely. Sarah says, you inspire me, though. I love watching you. I feel like you've definitely helped me improve my self-confidence. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Joanne subscribes to the Big Box. BBB. So does Michelle.
Carrie said that she came to PC Live in hometown, but that she normally paints when she's at home.
Yeah, Carrie was brand new to our community when she came to PC Live.
You were nervous about PC Live at home.
Yeah. I was nervous about doing Painters Clubhouse Live because I was like, people aren't going to drive to my little neck of the woods here in Kentucky. I had all this self-doubt. I wasn't sure people would want to come all the way here because it's not like this is a big tourism town or there's not a ton of things to do here. But you know what? I had 45 women show up. Some of them flew in. Some of them drove in from Texas, North Carolina, New York. It was awesome. Which, by the way, we do have an announcement coming on July the 25th to the Painters Clubhouse about what we're doing next year for a PC Live retreat. So I cannot share any details about it, but I will tell you to watch for that announcement on July 25th. And if I was nervous about what we did this year, I'm definitely nervous about what we're doing next year.
It's going to be interesting.
Don't you dare slip any details. I have to button my lip.
I just said it's going to be interesting. Ursula wanted to know how often is the Big Box of Blanks?
Big Box of Blanks is quarterly. So we send one out January, April, July, and October 1st. So this box just went out by July the 1st. The next one won't go out till October 1st. All right, they're dry. You got my little metal discs ready?
Yeah. Well, they're not ready to stick on, but there's two.
So you can grab these on Amazon. I'll drop my Amazon favorites link down in the comments. They're linked in the craft supplies section. These already have 3M adhesive on the back. So they're just little metal discs. What size are these? Are they 1 inch?
Those are 1 inch.
Okay.
The ones we'll start getting.
So you just peel that off and there's adhesive on the back. Then you flip over your little piece and you just stick it on there. Boom. And done. Let's do one on each one.
Now, if you're doing the magnets, we found that you can get online, you can get magnets that have got the 3M adhesive already in the back of the magnets, but we found that it doesn't seem to really want to stay on as well. So really super glue is better for the magnets.
Just use your stick fast glue to glue your magnet on. The magnets are linked on there as well. Here, let me just take this down off of here. So this is an attachment that we painted last week. It's a little watermelon slice. We also did the heart and the ice cream cone. This week, what we just painted today was a beach ball. Look how cute that is. The reason I kept the background neutral is so that the attachment would pop and it would go with it no matter what we did color-wise. And then we've got a cute little sweet cup. That one looks a little small on there compared to the other ones, but it's because it's more like narrow. So if it's me, I'm probably going to like not use this one on the home sign. I might use this one on like my little tiered tray set or something like that. And then we've got the sunshine, which I think fits awesome on there. So, you could use this on your little tiered tray or some other piece or attach it to another door hanger if you don't like the way it looks on your home sign. Carrie says that's super cute. Dino says, are there other ways to add glitter if you don't have the product that you have on hand? Yeah, you could just use like a sealer or a Mod Podge or some kind of like glue like that and then sprinkle loose glitter. There's all kinds of like glitter paints on the market, but if you just have loose glitter, use something that's like sticky, like Mod Podge, and paint that on there with a paintbrush and then sprinkle your glitter. Just have something you can kind of shake the excess glitter off on. Gail says, can't wait to hear what you've got planned. I can't wait to announce it. July the 25th, we'll make the announcement. All right, you guys, if you want to make one of these yourself, you can grab this door hanger and the attachments in our shop at shopdoorhangers.com. I put all the links in the video description for you. If you're new here and you don't know where to start, go over to my website, southernadornmentsdecor.com. Click freebies up at the top. There's a few free templates you can grab if you just want to try tracing something on something and just painting on a canvas. There is a free beginner's course that you can go and access that's got a video tutorial to walk you through painting your first door hanger. There's all kinds of freebies and goodies. And there's also a blog on there where you can walk through and like read if you're a reader.
And your jigsaw tutorial on there?
Yeah, jigsaw tutorials on there. I think that you can access through the free truck template that we have on there. And then be sure to follow me on YouTube. I'll drop my YouTube link down in the comments for you again. Somebody had asked earlier where this video is. It's over on the YouTube channel. So you can grab it over there. So be sure and subscribe. We put new videos on YouTube every Wednesday. And so last week's video was all about using Procreate to design a beach ball door hanger. This week's video is about simple little tricks for painting door hangers. And so we have something new for you every week, and that is only on YouTube. So thank you for following me here and watching today. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.